Hello everyone, it is John, and today's video we are looking at one of the early Games Workshop board games. Yes, from 1980. I'm really stoked to have this in my collection, and I must thank an old friend of mine, Glenn, for having obtained this for me. And I'm really stoked because this brings back fond memories for me and my wife, because we played this and we had a lot of fun playing it. And of course I've no idea how to play it now, but all I know is that it's a lot of the games that are in my collection are there these days because of the memories that they bring me, not so much whether or not they're still good games to play. Anyway, let's go have a look at what's in this game. Right, this is Warlock, the game of dueling wizards. I played this many times with a group of friends. And do you think I can remember how this game plays now? No, it's been that long ago now. I could probably remember it if somebody taught me how to play it again properly, but I think I would just make an absolute balls up of trying to remember how this game would play. But this game was released in, can I see any dates here? 1980. And the game data was, complexity was supposed to be fairly simple. Luck was average, and apparently just about anybody could play this game. So it's ages 8 and up, 2 to 6 players. Playing time is 1 to 2 hours. Now, I've been, part of my love of Games Workshop is just their early days, and collecting their old board games has always been what I have loved doing. And as you can see, I must thank a friend of mine, Glenn, for being able to obtain this game for me. So, look, it's, I suppose in some ways, a bit of a cheap and nasty game. You only get, each player gets one of these boards that you record your energy points on. That's what the, that's what your 3 tokens are there for, and your little meeple, if you'd like to call it that, sits on the grand board. So that's just about all that it is. So yeah, so this board is where all the action happens, and you will find that your spells, so if you've got an attack spell and your opponent plays a defense spell, you see whether or not they can cancel each other out. So they have all sorts of results of being counted, reflected, and all sorts of conditions that are there. I won't go into it. I'm merely showing you the fact that, hey look, I've actually got a copy and I'm really stoked to have it in my collection. The cards are in fairly good condition, which is why I've now gone and stuck them in sleeves. So the cards are all there. You actually ended up with some spares, some empty ones, which is good. Not quite sure why I put the 3 black wizards and 3 white wizards separate. And then there's these 2, oh geez, I do apologise for the glare here, and 2 Duel Master cards. And that really is it. The rule book, as you can see, is a really complicated, basically A3 folded in half. So what's that? Essentially 3 pages of A3 in tiny script. And I can tell you this much, I do need to stick my glasses on to try and read the print. It's not easy. I tried understanding the rules. They're not the best written rules, so much so that I had to go to Universal Head and download their rules. And to be honest, I don't think I was any better off understanding. So I'm still a bit lost, I think, in regards to understanding how this to remember. All I can do remember was that we did enjoy playing this at the time. So look, there you go. This is Warlock, another one of those early Games Workshop games that sits in my collection. Look, if you've played it, let me know what your thoughts are. Not everybody's cup of tea, but it's in my collection. I'm pleased to have it. So till next time, signing off, the Honourable John.